Hello everybody, this is Paul from Van Life Leicester. As you know, I've rebuilt an engine and put it in my Sprinter ready to go and see my sister and visit Scotland and travel Scotland, have a good look round when I go up there in June. So I thought I'd buy myself an oil pressure sensor so I can keep my eye on my oil pressure. Okay, so let's test it out then. So I'm gonna plug it in. I've just put it onto one of these for now just to test it. Okay, there we go then. So it's powering up. There's an L on it, so that means low pressure, low oil pressure. Okay, which is normal. Okay, so we're on 0 now. It's going to start climbing up. Okay, we're on 4, 5, 6. It should stop flashing in a minute at 8 and then continue to climb. There we go. 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so you get the drift. It's getting higher. I know that because it's LED, it's flashing because of the frames per second. It normally does that on anything. So we're on 23 at the minute. That's PSI, by the way. Okay, 26. Now that is going to climb all the way up to 47. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with that. You may have noticed, okay, so if you see these on eBay, do not buy one. We're at 34, 35, 36. Okay, so I got two very good reasons why not to buy one of these oil pressure sensors. Okay, number one is that's at 40 psi. Okay, now I noticed my van is not even running. Okay, that's reason number one not to buy one. How can I have, now we're on 33 psi, okay, how can that be 43 psi when my engine's not running? Not only that, how can that be at 43 psi when I've got the regulator in my hand? Okay, so my engine is not running. I've got the regulator in my hand that plugs into. That plugs into the side of the block there. That plugs into the extra wire that you get with it, this big 3-core, 3 black one. And then you just get a normal 12-volt cable to your power. So we're at 45 psi. My van is not running and I've got the regulator in my hand. Okay, so they're obviously garbage. I bought this to keep an eye on my engine. Luckily, when I made this bottom piece, that wouldn't seal properly. Okay, so I needed to put a copper washer in there. The oil was leaking down the side of the washer. We're at 46 now. The oil was leaking down the side of the washer under pressure from the engine. So I took it out and I just plugged it in as a matter of interest to see how it'd light up and what colour it'd light up, and it started to climb. Okay, so I can't remember how much it was. I think it was about 30 quid off eBay. Actually, I don't think it was actually that much. It was about 15 quid, but it's still 15 quid a waste, innit? Waste of money. Not only that, if I'd have gone to Scotland, we're at 47 now, it'll stay there. If I'd have gone to Scotland driving around and that said 0.47, I'd have been quite happy that my engine was in good condition. You know what I mean? Up these up the mountain roads through the Cairngorms and you know, through the other trails that you can go along in Scotland. So I'd have been driving along thinking to myself that everything's fine, when really it's not, is it? I could have blew my engine up. If I had a fault, that could have ended my engine. Okay, a £15 one. So I would advise anybody not to buy one of these oil pressure regulators, not a regulator, oil pressure sensor. Not a digital one anyway, but if you get one with a dial that goes up with an actual air pipe that goes to the back to gauge the pressure through the pipe, I'd say that's the way to go. Okay, so don't waste your money on this crap. I mean, I can't even send it back because I've not got a box, but okay. So I've just made the video just for your benefit. Like many things that were invented and found, I found out by mistake that it doesn't actually work. So there's obviously something in the back there that lets it climb. It gets to a certain PSI and then holds at that PSI. So more crap from China, I'm afraid. Okay, well, look after each other. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment even. Yeah, actually, if you've experienced this, or if you've got one of these in your van or anything like that, you know, or car, just unplug that off the top and turn your van, leave your van turned off, turn that on and see what happens. If it does what it's doing to mine, which is 0.47, I mean, like I just said, that would have been a good reading. That would have been good pressure. But it's obviously rubbish. Okay, don't waste your money. See you next time.